the young, and the restless spoilers. Sally sat in her living room, the weight of betrayal heavy on her shoulders. She had discovered the painful truth: Adam, the man she thought she could trust, had deceived her. The realization struck her like a punch to the gut. Adam wasn't just a liar, he was a cheat, someone who had played with her heart and shattered it without a second thought. The end of their relationship felt inevitable, like the conclusion of a tragic story she had seen coming but had hoped would turn out differently. As much as it pained her, Sally knew she needed to break free from this toxic relationship. She couldn't stay with someone who had proven to be so deceitful. In the midst of her heartbreak, Sally found solace in an unexpected place: Billy Abbott. Billy, too, had been through his fair share of betrayal and pain. He understood the depths of Sally's sorrow and the anger that came with being deceived by someone you trusted. They were kindred spirits in their suffering, both trying to make sense of their broken lives and find a way forward. Perhaps that's why Sally felt drawn to him: he understood her pain in a way that no one else could. Their shared experiences brought them closer together, and in a moment of vulnerability, Sally found herself in Billy's arms. It wasn't just comfort she sought, it was a desperate attempt to feel something other than the ache in her heart. She thought that by making love to Billy, they could forge a new bond, one that would heal their wounds and create a new, happier chapter in both their lives. A part of her believed that they could become a new power couple, standing strong together to spite their former lovers and rewrite their own stories. But Billy had a different view of what happened between them. While he admitted that he enjoyed their night together, he was clear that it was a one-time thing. He didn't see a future with Sally beyond that moment of passion. To him, it had been a brief escape, nothing more than a fling, a casual encounter much like many he'd had before. He didn't harbor any deeper feelings for Sally, nor did he want to lead her on into thinking there was something more between them. Sally's reaction was immediate and intense. She felt humiliated and angry, her heart shattered again but in a different way. She had hoped for a connection, a spark that could grow into something meaningful. Instead, she felt discarded, like a toy that had lost its appeal. The hurt turned into rage, and she lashed out at Billy, calling him a jerk, a heartless player who only cared about his own pleasure. But in her fury, she didn't stop to consider that emotions and desires can't be forced. Just because she wanted something more didn't mean Billy was obligated to feel the same way. Billy tried to explain himself, to make Sally see that he hadn't intended to hurt her. He wanted to be honest, to be upfront about his feelings, or lack thereof. He tried to tell her that their night together had meant something to him, but not in the way she wanted it to. He valued their connection and understood her pain, but he wasn't in a place where he could offer her the kind of relationship she was looking for. Sally, however, was beyond reasoning. Her hurt blinded her, making it impossible for her to see things from Billy's perspective. She felt betrayed all over again, this time by someone she thought could understand her. Her anger boiled over, and in a fit of rage, she vowed never to forgive Billy, declaring that she would hate him for the rest of her life. She saw him as no better than Adam, another man who had let her down when she needed him most. But underneath all the anger and pain, there was a chance for resolution. Sally needed time to process her feelings, to understand that love and relationships are complex, and not everything happens the way we want it to. She needed to realize that Billy wasn't the enemy here, he was just another person trying to navigate his own complicated emotions. For Billy, this was a moment of reflection as well. He had to think about what he truly wanted, not just for himself but for Sally too. Did he care enough about her to consider a real relationship? Could he see himself with her, building something new and meaningful? Or was he truly only interested in their brief moment together, with no intention of anything more? As the days passed, the anger between them might cool, and clearer heads could prevail. Perhaps Sally would come to see that Billy wasn't trying to hurt her. He was just being honest about where he was emotionally. And maybe, just maybe, Billy would reconsider his feelings. Maybe he would see that Sally was worth more than just a fleeting moment of passion. That together, they could find something real, something that went beyond their shared pain and into the realm of true connection. Only time would tell if Billy and Sally could move past this moment and find a way to be together.